everyone, welcome to Movie Magic Monday, your weekly ticket to the movies. Thanks a lot for joining me again. I have to say I really appreciate so many of you watched my previous review, True Romance, left me comments and told me it is one of their favorite movies as well and that they really enjoyed the review. I appreciate that. I really had fun doing that review because it is one of my all-time favorite movies. Today I'm gonna review Havoc for you. Why I'm gonna review Havoc? Because I think it's an underrated movie. I normally do not give a shit about IMDb and the reviews there. I think sometimes it can give you the wrong picture, especially for Havoc, where people say like, hey, the CGI is bad, the writing is bad, the overall movie is very forgettable. And honestly, I totally disagree. I think you should watch this movie. That's why I decided to make a review about Havoc, one of the movies I saw recently on Netflix. I think it's even a Netflix production, and I think you should go watch it. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to do a spoiler-free review of Havoc, because I think it's important that I do not give away too much of the plot and the action sequences. I need to tell you a little bit about them, and I will try to keep the info I give you about specific scenes to the things you have seen in the trailer. And if there are video components within the review, it will be out of the trailer as well, just to give you a little glimpse about the action and what you can expect from Havoc. First of all, Havoc has been made. The director is Gareth Evans, Welsh director. I think he is a fantastic new director, and he's not new obviously, but to me he was kind of new when he burst onto the scene with Raid and Raid 2. Sorry, I had to think a little bit. VHS 2 is from him as well. I have Apostle on my list. I think that one looks very intriguing, but the Raid and Raid 2 have been fantastic action movies, really redefining the genre for me. Only like rivaled by films like John Wick. I think we need that really heavy action, strong and bloody and just going for it without too much Tarantino-esque story, which is fantastic, of course. You know I love Tarantino. But sometimes pure action, straightforward, is very nice as well. And I honestly think Havoc is such a film too. So I'm not quite sure why people don't like it that much. We got a classical setup, drug deal gone wrong, and the worn-out cop has to rescue a politician's son who got mixed up in everything. And the worn-out cop, Walker, is played by Tom Hardy. He has to fight against some other dirty cops, which he used to work with, but now is not working with together anymore. And those cops are led by Timothy Olyphant, which I think is fantastic. These two guys for me already made the movie because I really love both actors. I think they are very, very unique in their approach. I love Timothy Olyphant in almost everything.
What brings you boys here? We don't want to miss out on all the fun.
Even from Gone in 60 Seconds, where he plays the sidekick of the big detective. Justified, of course, is fucking awesome. I really liked him in Die Hard 4. I liked him in a lot of other things as well. I mean, even movies like Hitman, I can appreciate somehow. I think he is a great actor and he comes across as a very charismatic person as well. And I always can identify and can appreciate an actor like that. And he plays a bad guy who is pretty bad. So that's good. A good bad guy, a strong bad guy makes a movie. Tom Hardy obviously is the anti-hero here as well. Not totally the good guy, but yeah, tending towards doing the right thing. Struggling cop, struggling dad. Yeah, classic. The whole movie develops around this. Like, the drug deal gone wrong, the politician's son and his friends get involved and get caught up in it. People are killed. The parent or the mother of the person killed right in the beginning, wanting revenge, and therefore seeking out the politician's son, and all the three groups get mixed up pretty quickly. That doesn't sound like the most fantastic movie ever, I know. It might not be the most fantastic movie ever, but it's a fucking good movie. It's strong in its pace. It's strong in its action. It is just straightforward. It's in your face. It's hard. And the shootouts and the fighting scenes are choreographed extremely, extremely well. Some scenes take like, it seems 10, 15 minutes. There is, and you see this in the trailer. I'm gonna show you a little bit of that here. There is a scene in the bar, just a glimpse of what that looks like. Looks like. Have a look. All right, so you get the idea. It's like fighting and people shooting and people bashing each other's heads in. And I'm not looking for pure gore and violence, but in this case, it just works because it is looking cool. And the main comment I see is that sometimes there are short scenes, chases, car chases, and so on, where you clearly see it's CGI. But I assume that the budget has been reasonable, especially with a couple of big actors here, and they probably get a big cut of the budget. I don't know what happened. I've seen so many high-end movies where the CGI was so bad that it not only took away from the movie, but also didn't support the movie, which already was bad. And that is just not good. But in this case, I see it as a vehicle to carry the story along, and the story is not very complicated, but that doesn't matter. You more or less move from scene to scene, like the intro with the drug deal gone wrong, then a little bit of character building, then the scene in the bar where they all like meet up for the first time, kind of meet up, not go there to meet, but like clash for the first time. That scene is phenomenal. It's like a 2-level bar, and they're just fighting and they're shooting at each other, and then they want to escape, but the third party comes in and they can't escape, so they have to go back in, and the fighting continues, because in the meanwhile the people who were left in the bar already continued fighting, but then the others have to join again. It's so good. You are on the edge of your seat. It's like, wow, awesome. This is a good action movie. And then it moves to 1 or 2, 3 other scenes that, of course, complete the movie. But there's a scene in a cabin, which is very similar, not in setup and not, of course, in exactly the fight scenes, but in general, in the idea of working as a centerpiece of the movie, where they fight and they just like have a shootout, which is crazy. It's so good. I don't understand why we have to praise some movies. Maybe I'm too disconnected recently. I don't know. I more or less love to watch movies I enjoy and that do something to me mentally. And it doesn't have to be a dumb action movie, and it doesn't have to be a too complicated movie. It just has to be a movie that triggers something. And some movies, I give you the example of one battle after another with Leonardo DiCaprio. Right? Everybody's like saying best movie of the year. I don't know why. I don't get it. I'm sorry. I see a movie like that, which is a clusterfuck of strange scenes which do not connect at all for me, and strange characters which are motivated by weird desires and just are not likable, and they don't have to be likable, but it's just not working for me personally. And then I see a movie like this which has cool characters, cool actors, excellent action scenes, and a story that is overseeable and comprehensive, and just a good entertainment. It has a good entertainment value for 2 hours, and people are like, yeah, man, yeah, I don't like it. It's probably me, but I honestly don't understand why movies like this are not viewed more positively from a broader audience. And the funny thing is, everybody I talk to, and I have a lot of friends who are into movies as well, same as me, a lot of friends who watch a lot of movies, doesn't mean they have the authority of having the leading opinion. But for me, I know I can relate to their movie choices and why, and sometimes we clash, but most of the times I can trust them. They are all really enthusiastic about this movie. I think we need more of these movies. We need more strong, cool, funny, macho action movies that are a little bit stylish and a little bit more choreographed than the regular Hollywood shit stuff. So I'm super positive about Havoc. I think you all should see it. I'm very curious what you think about the movie. Either if you have seen it, then let me know what you think without spoilers, please, because we're going to keep this one spoiler free. Or if you have not seen it, based on my impression, if you would like to go see it. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the movie Magic Monday review for this week. Would be awesome if you hit that subscribe button and that like button, because we're still very small. We've got a lot of views on the for small channel on the previous review, which is nice. But it would be nice to grow the channel a little bit at least. And we're gonna do this slowly. We're gonna do this in a way I like to do it, because we're talking on a personal level here about movies, and I think that's important. But still, would be nice if you show your support by hitting that subscribe and that like button. I talk to you next Monday. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.